Hello, I'm Max Balegde.
I didn't like that one.
I know, I sounded a bit weird.
And I'm
didn't I?
George Clarke, and welcome to the Useless Hotline. TikTok wasn't working out for us, so we decided to set up our own little business.
Yes, we did. And the Useless Hotline is a place where we help you with your queries, no matter how weird, embarrassing, or disgusting they are.
But it won't always just be us. I know. Sometimes we'll be joined by guests. Maybe this week. No, not this week. Did you look at the thumbnail / title of this podcast on Spotify /
Clearly
Apple
not.
Podcasts? If you're doing that, make sure to download, rate us, and subscribe.
5 stars. I think we've both just done crack. Anyway, shall we get into it?
Yes, do
Let's do it. So, a lot's been going on. We saw each other just a measly 4 days ago, was it? And our lives have been turned upside down. What's happened in your life, George Clarke?
I went to a graveyard.
Get it out!
Sorry,
Yes.
I went to a graveyard. It wasn't.
I meant get it out.
Wasn't an upsetting.
Oh.
All right, there you go. It wasn't an upsetting experience
No.
though. Not because
Parents are dead, but other than that,
it was a funeral, but yeah, it was a good one. Bouncy castle. No, there was. It was a
I'd love
graveyard.
that.
Lots
Oh
of
my God.
graves. Have you been to a graveyard before?
I used to.
I didn't realise how packed in they were.
I used to.
Not the bodies, obviously they're packed in. It
Yeah.
helps with the.
I used to
burying.
live next to a graveyard, and how sadistic is this? When I went through my Lana Del Rey phase, where I thought I was a misunderstood teen,
Yeah.
I would walk my dogs in the dark at the graveyard every night, listening to Lana Del Rey.
Lana Del Grave.
Lana Del dead.
Oh.
No, that didn't work as well, did it? Sorry, I just have to go back to something that you said. Bouncy castle at a funeral.
Right.
I kind of want that, but giant trampoline. Did you used to play that game where like
Crack
one
the
of you
egg?
would have? Yes.
What?
Imagine that
What,
was just a
put-
dead body.
Put your like rigor mortis body in the
Yeah.
middle of the. I don't know if that's
That is wild, and if it touches you, then you're out.
crack the granddad, or like when you throw a bouquet behind your head at the wedding.
But
if the dead
instead-
body touches you, you're gonna die next.
That's quite fun.
What a fun little game to play
Yeah.
with your deceased
We'll
relative.
consider it. But what
Anyway,
were you doing in the,
back to the
graveyard?
Well, they caught me doing something I shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
But
Eek.
I was there to. That made it sound like I was shagging a dead body.
It
didn't it? That
did.
wasn't the joke.
It did.
That wasn't the joke.
No, you can't
was-
shag it if
It
it's
was a
not
mere
doing it back.
masturbation over the dead.
Yeah.
But either way, bad joke to make.
Hmm.
But anyway,
But you had a great
I was
time.
there with Netflix.
Oh,
So that's why I wasn't
Brand
allowed
drop.
to.
is that a thing? Name
and
drop. I know.
Mic drop, did you say?
I said brand drop, but then I realised that the saying is name drop.
Brand
And I
drop.
should have just said that. Yeah.
Nice, yeah. And to promote the new Lockwood and Co. I don't even need to name that, but you're welcome, Netflix.
Lockwood and Co.
Yeah, it's a new series.
Oh.
Um,
Do they lock the wood up and Co, obviously?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's,
Yeah,
it's about
makes
cock
sense.
locking.
Oh.
Cock locking mechanism in the graveyard.
Oh.
No, it's
We've already
a
been
ghost
there.
hunting series. So I went there with a group of people called SPI, not an STI.
Oh.
Although you would get that from
Shagging a dead body.
Yeah, just getting busy with the dead.
I mean, I don't know. People put the dick in the soil sometimes, and I imagine there's just as much bacteria going on down there.
I
in
mean,
Mother
I
Earth.
didn't say that the only way to get bacteria on the peen is to shag a dead body. You couldn't do that by giving a little mud pie. Anyway,
Yeah.
back to the graveyard.
What's a
So
mud
yeah, I was
pie?
there with a group of people called SPI. I didn't bother reading what that stood for.
Spy.
Yes,
Yes.
they're a group of spies.
Yes.
And it's their profession is to hunt ghosts.
Oh.
And it
Like tag rugby.
as in what? It's not a proper job, but it's almost.
Yeah.
Sorry, no.
As in it's
Sorry,
made up.
tag rugby enthusiasts. What'd
Oh.
you say?
As in it's like made up. Bit stupid.
That's rude.
I know, sorry. As in,
It's yet to be proven.
yes.
Is
Do
how-
you know what?
That's what they kept saying. But yeah, religion is a thing, correct?
There we go.
Um,
Carry on.
But I was going around with all these little instruments, not a clarinet, little instruments that actually help you find ghosts.
Oh.
Um,
Did you find any?
no,
Oh. I bet they were a bit embarrassed.
yeah,
Yeah.
especially in a area so dense as a graveyard, you'd think
Ooh.
it's like a housewarming party, wouldn't you?
Yeah. You would think so.
You
Do you remember that
somebody would
app?
pick up, wouldn't you? Like,
Do you remember
is
that
anyone
app,
out there? Sorry,
that app in lockdown, House Party, that hacked everyone's bank details?
weird, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
Was it like
They got
that? Or?
hijacked by Zoom. No,
Oh.
it was just I mean, it was just a graveyard right at the end,
Mm.
wasn't it? And then when they said, "Oh yeah, sorry, it doesn't really work in the graveyard. Let's hop in the catacombs." I said, "What? The catacombs?
Yeah.
I'm not going in the catacombs."
No.
I bloody was,
Oh.
despite the fact that apparently there was a mold infestation.
Oh.
No, so there was a lot of spores.
At least there was some life down there.
Yeah,
Live bacteria, ladies and
the
gentlemen.
spores. Anyway, I'll carry on with spory. So to go downstairs, and I was just trying to chat to the dead.
Oh.
I
I mean, just like you
like
on Hinge,
most weeks
really,
on the
isn't it?
podcast with Max. That's the joke. There we go. Got there in the end.
Yeah.
But,
All right. Sorry.
there you go. That was me. I went ghost hunting
Wow.
and found no ghosts.
Oh, gutted.
Just like my expeditions on the dating platforms. Hey, date hunting, but no dates.
You just never stop, do you? You mesmerise me every day. I'm so lucky.
What have you been up to, Max?
Oh, do you know what? I thought you'd never ask, but here we are. So I had quite a low-key week. We filmed a podcast episode.
Are you not a fan of Thor?
No, not
More of
at
a
all.
low-key week.
More of a low-key, yes. And then, what did I get up to? Not too much. Oh, I did do a campaign with the government
Nice.
at New Scotland Yard. Is it called New Scotland Yard? It is indeed.
What's wrong with the old one?
Yeah, I mean, I visited the old one.
Yeah.
And I said, this
down.
just won't do. And they said, we'll take him to the new one then.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you'll see it soon. It was a very intense thing. I'm not getting paid for it before it comes out. I did something recently. Oh, I did. I went up north with the Prince's Trust, which is obviously a well-known charity, and like went to this amazing event that they put on. And then they were like, "Oh, Max, would you mind just doing a video saying like that you're here and like then people might be more likely to join the event and like join in and whatever." Did it, and then they posted it in the comments. How much was he getting paid for this? These influencers getting taken around and getting paid by charities that people. I was like, I'm not getting paid. It's a charity. Suck my dick.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody was throwing shade over here, sister. But yeah. Don't be rude to my co-host.
So yeah, when this I imagine will be very powerful and emotional campaign comes out, don't be commenting how much was he getting paid for it, because I wasn't getting paid. Often I do things out of the goodness of my own heart.
I thought you were
Look,
going to say often I get paid.
often I get paid shitloads,
large amounts of money.
But look at this. You think I'm doing this for the money? No amount of money is worth this.
This was my make-a-wish to do a podcast with Max
It was.
Balegde.
It was. Bless him. So yeah, that was very wild. I got to learn lots of not necessarily secrets, but a lot more knowledge about terrorism. Not like maybe we should.
It wasn't a crash course on how to.
No,
it
wasn't.
Against.
Yeah, Stephen that was a semester in his comedy course, though, wasn't it?
Not terrorism.
Yes, how to.
Well, you still
How
still,
to make
still
it
thinking
funny.
of him, are you?
Yes,
That's
I am.
cute.
I just looked opposite and I thought, where's that little northern boy gone? I'm back here with Prince Harry's nephew.
When me and Stephen posted that video, well, I posted it. He didn't post anything.
No.
When I posted that video, everyone said that my Prince Harry was really good.
It was really good. I listened to it. I don't
like
remember it being that good in person.
For the audio listeners, Prince Harry isn't on the podcast.
No,
but this is what it would sound like if he was.
Come on. All right, okay then.
Give me a little.
So, Harry, where are we getting the ganja from this weekend?
Well, Mummy always used to give me the royal ganj,
Oh.
and then she'd give me some weed.
Oh.
Weird joke to make.
Yeah, that was really
I don't really
weird.
feel comfortable about
We'll
that,
try one more. So, Harry, what's Meghan like in bed?
Well, when she's in the bedroom, I like to call her Megan the Stallion because of the size of the strap-on that she wears.
Oh my god.
Do another one. I like this.
She also kicks like a horse. Right, one more. Meghan. I mean, what? Harry. Harry, now that you've ditched the British high life for the American suburban life, what do you get up to day to day?
Well, mostly I play tiddlywinks and think of my children.
I don't know.
Oh my god, he doesn't have children. Does he have children?
Child.
Child. Think of my
Well,
child.
That's a fun activity. Just playing Tiddlywinks. Thinking
You
of the
are good
children.
at impressions. I used to be quite.
Do yours.
I
Can I hear your Harry?
I don't really know what he
Go
fucking
on.
sounds like. Yes, mother was a great woman. Now she's dead.
You're just being more
Yeah,
quiet.
I am. Yeah, I can't do that. I can do. Oh no, that's. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, you're going to do something that was probably culturally
No, it was
offensive.
this TV show that I used to love called
Takeshi's
Face
Castle.
Jacket. No,
I've told you, Max, you can't do that impression on the podcast.
no,
The
Face
amount of
Jacket.
times, George, can I do Takeshi's Castle this week? No, Max, you can't.